Hey, do you want to learn how to cook that chicken, potatoes, and peas in a skillet on an Acorn Kamado, or your own gas grill, or charcoal grill for that matter? Stick around, I'm going to show you how. Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody, and today I'm going to be doing something out on the Acorn Kamado that is a little different. It's going to be a one skillet meal. Skillet meaning I'm going to be using my cast iron skillet here, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be loading it up with potatoes, peas, fresh garden peas here that I just cleaned up, and chicken. Now I was going to be making a spatchcock chicken today, but they had these leg quarters on sale, and I said, you know what? Let's go for it. It's very easy what I'm going to be doing, and anybody can do this. Now I'm doing all my Acorn Kamado. I actually did one last week, the actual spatchcock chicken last week, in my Gosney pizza oven, right over here. And I was like, well, let me try the Acorn Kamado this week and see what I can do there. Now, what I'm going to be doing is right now I have it heating up. I got the coals lit. Once they burn down a little bit, once they get all nice and gray on the outside, I'm going to put my diffuser down. Now, the diffuser goes right over the coals and it diffuses all that heat up to the sides of the Kamado and down from the dome onto the food. So, in theory, it should roast very nicely. Well, I actually cooked pizzas in there, and they've come out nice. So, I think we're going to be okay today. It should take, all in all, about an hour. Hour and 20 minutes to cook. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get this skillet heated up, because what I want to do is I want to put my potatoes into a heated skillet, put the peas over the potatoes, and then the chicken on top of that. The juices from the chicken are going to help cook the potatoes and the peas. So in the end, everything should be cooked perfectly. They should be luscious. And I'm doing a little bit of an Italian take on it. Now, there are many different versions around the world of roasted chicken. You know, I lived in Italy for 8 years, so I kind of like the Italian take on things. So all I'm going to really do is season it up with salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some rosemary. Same thing with the potatoes and the peas. And I also have a little bit of paprika here. And that's it. Keep it very, very simple. And I like to do things that are simple, but that are good. So stick with us, and I'm going to get this on, get it warmed up. We'll finish seasoning up our other vegetables here. By the time this is heated up, we'll be ready to go. Don't go away. All right, while that skillet heats up, let's start seasoning the rest of my items up here. So what I want to tell you, though, off camera, I went ahead and cleaned and dried my chicken leg quarters here. And all I did was sprinkle a little bit of salt on the thighs, kept them in the fridge for, it's been like 3 hours now. I want to dry out that skin a little bit. So the only thing I got really left to add to the chicken is some pepper, some garlic, and some paprika, and a little sprinkle of rosemary. So with my potatoes here, I got to get all my seasonings done here. So salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, some rosemary. I'm not going to go with a lot because we're going to get some of that seasoning from the chicken dripping down onto the potatoes as well. So we don't want to go too heavy, especially on the salt. And you know me, I don't go heavy on salt with anything. So keep it light there. About a pinch or two of garlic, or 3. A pinch or 2 of paprika. Take my sprig of rosemary here and just rip off the little leaves. That's it. I'll use one sprig for the potatoes and 1 sprig for the chicken. I got a few pieces left over there. All right, so let me see. I've got everything here. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of olive oil. I'm I'm going to give this a nice little toss just before I put it in to the skillet. So that goes to the side. Now, let's go ahead and finish up the chicken legs here. Chicken leg quarters. So all we need to do is add some pepper, some garlic, and paprika. Like I said, I've already put the salt on them. And I did salt both sides. So we are going to finish seasoning both sides of our chicken quarters. Alrighty. Again, a few pinches of garlic. A few pinches of paprika. Get these turned over. Actually, let's go in with some of this rosemary here. Just kind of pulling it apart. Doesn't have to be anything spectacular here. Just get it on there, right? All right. Let's get these turned over. And already the rosemary, the pepper, the garlic. All right. Going with this garlic here. A little paprika. Rosemary. Getting stuff all over my table. I am not working clean right now. There we go. All right, I'm now going to turn these over. I'll turn them over when I go to put them on the in the skillet. All right, I should clean this mess up. This is irritating me. Okay, now I am not going to be cooking all of these peas. Probably about a third of these peas. A lot of peas, and actually, I'm the only one in the family that likes peas. Lori will eat a few peas if they're mixed with something, but on their own, no way. This is kind of going to be mixed because it's a one dish meal or one skillet meal. So it's going to be mixed in with potatoes. Originally, I was going to make smashed potatoes, but when I decided to go ahead and do the vegetables along with the potatoes, probably not going to go with the smashed. Like I said, I made this last week. Just lost a pea over the side. And I did make it as smashed potatoes last week, and they were absolutely fantastic. Now, what I forgot to mention is that we're going to be putting some roasted garlic in with this. And I'm roasting a whole clove. Now, you're saying, oh my God, that's a lot of garlic. When you roast it, it caramelizes, it sweetens. It's not anything like if I was chopping up raw garlic and throwing it into something. Trust me. Try this if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you got to do this. This is going to be so nice. And when it's done, all I'm going to do is squeeze that out over the potatoes and the peas in the end, give it a little toss. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. So, a little bit of salt, not too much. Pepper. And a little bit of garlic. No paprika for the peas. Just give these a little bit of stir. The juices from the chicken. That's all I'm going to need. All right. Now for the garlic, all I'm going to do is take and cut it open just like that. That's just going to go right in the pan. It's going to roast. It's going to be luscious. Okay, everything's ready and prepped. The skillet should be heating up almost to the temperature I need it to be heated up to, probably in about another 2 minutes. We'll move everything outside. We'll get it in the skillet, get it covered, and we're going to keep on rolling. Okay, we got our skillet heated up here. We're at about 450 degrees on the grill. Now that it's open, it's coming down in temperature. All I'm going to do right now is a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Give my potatoes a little toss here because we do have some olive oil on the potatoes. Get those in. Go in with my peas. Get my garlic in here. And then layer in my chicken. Got all that rosemary sitting down here that came off the chicken. Put that on. Get some of that juice in there. Okay, now for the first 20 minutes or so, I'm going to go ahead and cover this with some foil. Let's get some steaming action going in on this. Just loosely. There we go. All right, like I said, this is going to take like an hour, and about 30 minutes from now, I'm going to come out, take the top off, give it a temp, see where we're at, and we'll go from there. All right, 30 minutes has gone by. I can hear it cooking in here. Do you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. Get the foil off of here. It's looking fantastic. And we're going to cook it for the next 30 minutes uncovered. We'll get some browning going on here. And hopefully, it's looking like we're looking at 30 minutes. And I think we're going to be good to go. Okay, this is browned up nicely, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's looking absolutely fantastic. Nice roasted chicken on the Acorn Kamado. You can do this on your own grill. You don't have to have a Kamado. You could do it on your gas grill. Again, put it to the side that you don't have the direct heat. And there you have it. All right, we're going to move things inside and give this a taste. So we're back in the kitchen. It's a lot cooler in here than it is out on the patio. And this is looking fantastic. It's smelling fantastic. This roasted garlic looks like it's roasted absolutely perfectly. And it's that time. I really want to see, or I really want to taste what we got going on here. But what I think I want to do first, I want to move the chicken over to this plate, because I want to check the rest of those peas underneath the chicken. Now, I know the chicken's done. I know the potatoes are done. Those peas look done. I think we got a winner chicken dinner going on here. All in one cast iron skillet. Wow. Cooked to perfection, I gotta tell you. Ha ha ha. And the potatoes aren't all burned on the bottom. They're roasted. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this garlic, I'm going to squeeze it out. See if you can catch that. Whew, this is hot. Whew, that's really hot. There we go. I'm going to give this a nice little turn here. Oh yeah, baby. Get that roasted garlic seasoning up these peas and potatoes. And wow. I love one pot, one skillet meals. They're the best. All right. It's hot in here. Well, top coming off of here. Let's give this a try. First of all, let me go in and make sure these peas are cooked. They look cooked. Perfect. Perfect peas. I've never roasted peas before. Potatoes, look at that. Now, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. Almost did. I got to learn. Small bites. But they are nice and tender. Absolute perfect, man. Holy crap. All right. Let me see. Let me just go in here. See if I can cut a piece of chicken off here without making a mess. This is so juicy. I don't know if you can pick it up over there, but oh my God. All right, well, it's a leg quarter, right? It better be. Look at it, it's dripping off. All right, let's give this a try. That is so freaking tender, so flavorful. Perfect balance between salt, the pepper, the garlic, the rosemary. It don't get much better than that. So I think this was a success, and it was so freaking simple to make. It was crazy. It was what total prep time and cooking time. An hour and 10 minutes. Let's say an hour and 10 minutes, and you've got yourself a nice, grade A meal here, right? Okay. We got a little business to do here. Let's do the episode shout out. This episode is dedicated to the entire United States of America. Because what are we doing this weekend? We're celebrating our independence, our 4th of July. Well, by the time you see this, it's the 5th of July. And so, hey, this episode is dedicated to the entire nation. God bless us. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America. All right. So, hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly, share. And right over there, boom, hit the logo. It makes it so much easier to subscribe to the channel. So until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.